Ramirez Theater in Springfield, Missouri, it's the Mystery Hour. And here's your host, Mystery Jeff Houghton.
His pants are too tight. How you guys doing tonight? Good. Good, because we have an amazing show. Efren Ramirez, Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite. He's here. We also have the music of Tweedle and the D. Tweedle and the D. And man, do we love Branson. Check out this video we made. Today I'm in Branson taking on Fritz's Adventure, this amazing place where you can be a kid no matter what age you are.
All right, Jeff, so we got a slightly different challenge for you.
Okay.
We have our activity called Skyfall right over there, and I want you to go take a look at it, all right?
Yeah, that sounds easy.
Yeah.
Skyfall.
Nice and easy.
So I'm gonna climb this rope ladder, and the other ladder all the way up to the top, and then I'm gonna drop all the way down because someone thought it was a great idea. I blame Fritz. So what I don't love is heights. What I'm gonna do is heights. Oh, this is so stupid. Let's go. Say yes, he says to himself. Just say yes. It'll be great. Why do you gotta be a people pleaser? You can say no to people sometimes, they'll still respect you. Here we go. Ah, I hate this. Okay. Okay, I feel fine with this. Oh boy.
3, 2, 1.
What's that noise? Don't do. No, I don't like it when you do that. Here's the life lesson here, guys. You can say no. When someone tells you to do something, you can have the confidence to say no. Yeah. It's true. You don't have to do it. All right, hey, man, oh man, let's just do things I've noticed.
These things I've noticed. These things I've noticed. Yes.
Yeah.
These things I've noticed. These things I've noticed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was looking over there. All right, here we go. Things I've noticed. I've noticed there's nothing hotter than when you're on a date with your spouse and they slowly lean in quietly to whisper, "You need a breath mint." It's true. I've noticed that, sure, we're all ready for winter to be over, but I, for one, will miss my coat pockets. That one was written by one of our female writers. I don't know what it means. I've noticed the groundhog said we have 6 more weeks of winter, and Mother Nature was like, "You'll have snow tornadoes and you'll like it." Bomb cyclone. I've noticed that you've reached a new level of lethargy when you're eating Taco Bell in your car at night and you're pretty sure you're chewing on part of the wrapper, but you just go with it. I've noticed that if all the world's a stage, then Mother Earth is a stage mom. You're doing great out there. You're doing great out there. You disappoint me. And finally, I've noticed that I'm more afraid of a game console than I am cocaine. That's things I've noticed. Just drugs.
Things I've noticed.
Just drugs.
These things I've noticed.
Hey, who here likes magic? I know I do. Hey, we have a great opportunity tonight. We have a great touring magician who happens to be here in Springfield, and his name is Stephen Blades. Please put your hands together for magician Stephen Blades. Hey, Steve, hey. So we had you on once before to do stand-up, but you were too nervous to do it. And I feel like you promised me that wouldn't happen, that you had a magic act. So I need you to talk. Because you seem too nervous. I need you to find that confidence in you and talk. Just go for it. Steven, you are not saying anything. I know you're nervous. I want you to go to your confident place. We're running out of time. You have to start doing it. You have to start okay, go ahead.
Here we go. Thank you.
Steven! You really haven't said anything yet. We have a couple minutes left.
Okay.
Go for it. All right, there he is, Stephen Blades.
That comedy bit brought to you by Bush, Ramlow & Shore CPAs.
Set design and construction brought to you by Elamoose, Digital Quill Studio, and Skinny Theatrical Design and Fabrication.
Closed captioning for the Mystery Hour provided by Paragon Architecture. Big Whiskey's is the official American restaurant and bar of the Mystery Hour. Guest booking provided by Gig Salad.
back, everybody. Indeed. We have a great guest tonight. We also have a great guest sponsor. The History Museum on the Square. Look out! Hey, our guest tonight has been in so many things, but most notably Napoleon Dynamite. Please put your hands together for Efren Ramirez. Efren!
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Cómo estamos, familia?
Oh, that's not for me.
No, we have one for you, but we didn't put anything in it.
Oh, beautiful. It's got the hydrogen, but no oxygen.
Other way?
Oh, oxygen, but no hydrogen.
There you go.
Ah.
There you go. Hey, thanks for being here.
My pleasure. Right.
It is so cool to have you here because do people feel like a connection to you because of mostly Napoleon Dynamite? Do you feel like, no, he's not just this celebrity I don't know. I know him.
Well, as long as they voted for me. Yeah, I will say I do love the characters of Napoleon Dynamite, you know, and when people come up to me and they talk to me, you know, I'll either do, well, that's what I'm talking about. Jeez. And so, you know, every character is so unique and so different, you know, and Pedro, you know, you know, I'll do it once for you guys.
Yeah.
Well, if you vote for me, all of your wildest dreams will come true.
Yes. That's what we wanted.
Hey.
Yeah, something of that matter, sir.
Yes.
But you do that fake brogue, but you also like have been trained in like Shakespeare and like all these things. I always think that's fascinating for these actors we know for one thing. Actually, you can do so many other things. You've made a point of doing that in your career, right?
Yeah, it's, I mean, I grew up in Los Angeles. Some of you guys who don't know, I grew up in East LA, in the projects homes. So I grew up, so it was rough, you know, and I would take the bus from there to Santa Monica, Studio City, and study the craft, study the work. And there I was, I remember having to sit down in the back of the bus with my giant Shakespeare book, and I'm like, okay, speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounced it to you, triply on the tongue. What does that mean? So and you try to figure out the work.
Yeah.
And you know, I didn't know at the time what I was doing, but I knew that I loved acting.
Yeah.
And then slowly, as I was doing theater, I started to book commercials and little parts on TV shows. But it was that moment when I had auditioned for 2 films. One film was called The Alamo, which you guys probably know about. And the other one was Napoleon Dynamite, you know?
Yeah.
And I ended up landing both roles, and I thought, like, well, what do I do? As an actor, I wanted to take on a lead role, a character role. And I remember asking my father, I go, what do I do, Dad? And my father was like, pues, follow your heart or something. And that's funny because that's what Napoleon actually says to Pedro, right?
Yeah.
Follow your heart, that's what I do. So, and I made that choice, and who would have known that here I am with all of you, and I wish I could spend time with all of you, have dinner with you guys, and learn from you guys, and just be here with you.
But that is, I think that is cool about you, that like we had lunch earlier and you're just like, I just want to meet people and I want to learn. Like you have this insatiable curiosity.
Insatiable.
I tried to use a big word.
That's what they call it.
Talk more like that. I like that.
Well, back in the theater when I was studying the arts, Marlon Brando knew nothing. So,
But you do,
Yes.
I imagine it informs your acting. You're like, I'd be interested in playing this and learning about this.
It's also not only that, but playing all these different voices and characters. You know,
Yeah.
I would, you know, while I was studying Shakespeare, you know, I would every once in a while, I would talk like Catherine Hepburn and do it all over again. To be or not to be. And like, what are they doing? They're like, no, my teacher would like, stop. And I go, okay. Man, wow, it's great. I don't know. If not, we could have a bottle of rum, mate. That's what I'm talking about. So, actor. They go, the audience is going, he's an actor and he's crazy. So,
He's both.
he's both.
Now, so outside of Napoleon Dynamite, do you have some favorite roles you've done?
Yeah, I mean, there's, I will tell you, I'm working on a series right now. I wish I can tell you what it is. But
But you can't, which makes it even cooler.
The honest, like, yeah, whatever. So and I'm working with such remarkable actors, and a few of them have won Emmys, and one actor had won he had won an Oscar for his work. And the character I'm playing, he's so he's so intricate and trivial. And while working on this series, as I said before, as actors, you know, we get the scenes and we rehearse the night before or a couple of days before with the scenes, and we get to set and we were able to do the scenes. So while working on this series, I get to New Mexico on Monday, and Tuesday show up to set, and I'm really prepared with my scenes and my work, and I go into the makeup and trailer, and I meet my fellow actress, and she goes, "I can't wait for you to do your monologue." And I'm thinking, what monologue? Yeah. What are you talking about? So I asked for the sides, and the scene has completely changed. You know, and I have a buttload of lines. I got so many lines, and I'm thinking, oh my God, how much time do I have? And they go, you have 20 minutes. So I said, I need black coffee, straight up, nothing in it, please, right now. So, and you really are forced to really do the work and trust the work, and I end up by the hands of God. You know, I end up being able to do that performance and really connect to the other actors. And you know, acting is a lot of fun, and you never know what these characters talk through with what their dreams are and their purposes are.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I love, something that I love, like, we as outsiders see these actors that have these varied careers, and you could just look at Napoleon Dynamite and be like, yeah, whatever, but there's so much depth and what you bring to that, there's this underside that you can bring to something like that people don't see, that actually fleshes out the character more, and they appreciate it without necessarily knowing it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. It's the audience is like, very coincidental. There's the apparent event and the actual event.
Yeah.
You know, the actual event, I'm being interviewed. You're here, and we have the audience. That's the apparent event. The actual event is that we are all connected. There is love, and without it, there's nothing. We are similar. We are the same, and we work hard to be the better version of ourselves, and that's the beauty of life.
I love that. There he is, Efren Ramirez. We'll be right back with Tweedle and the D.
Travel and accommodations provided by Hotel Vandervoort. Systematic Savings Bank, official bank of the Mystery Hour. The Mystery Hour is brought to you in part by Ozarks Technical Community College. You have a dream, we have a plan. Tonight's musical guest brought to you by Bear Village.
Hey, everybody. We're going to finish this show the best way we can. Please put your hands together for Tweedle and the D.
Damn good man's getting harder to find. One that won't leave and forget you.
The trickiest part of falling in love is finding someone who'll catch you. I'm good, but I'm no angel. I sin, but I'm not the devil. Just an itty bitty girl in a big old world, trying to find someone to love. Love starts out like a burning fire, warming my heart like an oven. Then it runs wild and burns my house down, leaves me with a whole lot of nothing. I'm good, but I'm no angel. I sin, but I'm not the devil. Just an itty bitty girl in a big old world, trying to find someone to love. Yesterday is history, tomorrow's a mystery. The present is a gift to me, I can open every day. I'm good, but I'm no angel. I sin, but I'm not the devil. Just an itty bitty girl in a big old world, trying to find someone. I'm good, but I'm no angel. I sin, but I'm not the devil. Just an itty bitty girl in a big old world, trying to find someone to love. I sin, but I'm not the devil. Just an itty bitty girl in a big old world, trying to find someone to love.
I love it. That was awesome. Good job. That was great. There they are, Tweedle and the D. Efren Ramirez, what a show. 10% of our box office proceeds goes to Freedom the Devil. We'll see you guys next week.